Tarik Skubal is quietly becoming one of the most dominant pitchers in Major League Baseball, and after his recent jaw-dropping performance where he struck out 11 batters in just under 7 innings against the Texas Rangers, it's impossible to ignore what he's doing on the mound. No flashy intros, no build-up, let's get straight to it. Skubal threw 97 mph heat, mixed in devastating off-speed pitches, and completely shut down a lineup packed with all-stars. What's more impressive is the efficiency and command he displayed, allowing just 1 walk and scattering 4 hits while keeping his ERA hovering around the league-best 2.19. His whip is a surreal 0.81, and he's racked up 164 strikeouts already this season, placing him among the league leaders. It's not just that he's racking up numbers, it's the way he's doing it. With surgical precision and icy calm, he's turning every appearance into a technical masterclass. When you slow down his delivery, you see a flawless combination of lower body torque, balance, arm slot consistency, and a tunnel effect between his fastball and changeup that makes hitters guess and often guess wrong. His changeup has become a wipeout pitch, clocking in with elite horizontal movement and causing batters to swing over it nearly every time. The spin rate on his four-seam fastball regularly surpasses 2,400 RPM, and the vertical movement on it makes it look like it rises out of nowhere, explaining the high whiff rate. On Sunday night, Adolis Garcia swung through a high heater that broke late, looking absolutely bewildered, and that single pitch summed up Skubal's rise perfectly. But to really understand how good he is, we have to compare him against the best. Let's take AL Cy Young contenders like Garrett Crochet and Chris Sale. Crochet's era is comparable at around 2.19 as well, but his whip is slightly higher and his walk rate is a concern. Sale has the pedigree, but not the consistency. Skubal, meanwhile, has given up 2 or fewer runs in 14 of his last 16 starts and has walked only 4 batters in his last 6 outings combined. Statcast and Fangraphs data show his FIP is in the low 2s, his K percent is hovering around 33%, and he has a WAR nearing 5.0. His barrel percentage allowed is under 4%, which means hitters are rarely making solid contact. Now, let's talk fantasy baseball. If you're in a league that rewards strikeouts, innings pitched, and quality starts, Skubal is a dream pick. He's already got over a dozen quality starts this season, many with double-digit strikeouts and fewer than 2 earned runs. He's a set-it-and-forget-it ace, outperforming early-round picks who are hyped but inconsistent. His ability to pitch deep into games while maintaining velocity and command gives him one of the highest floors in fantasy right now, and he should be a trade target for anyone looking to bolster their rotation. What makes Skubal even more dangerous is his mental game. Watch him after a walk or a bloop single. No panic, no loss of rhythm. He resets and dominates the next 3 batters. That mindset, paired with elite physical tools, is why he's being talked about as not just a Cy Young contender but maybe the favorite if he keeps this up. And let's not forget how good he was last year. Skubal posted an 18-4 record with a 2.39 ERA and 228 strikeouts, taking home the AL Cy Young unanimously. Many assumed he might regress this season, but instead, he's become even more dominant. This isn't a fluke, it's the natural progression of a pitcher who's in full command of his craft. His pitch mix is deep. Along with the fastball and changeup, he's throwing a devastating slider that he uses mainly against lefties and a sinker to keep righties honest. Each pitch comes from the same release point, making it nearly impossible to pick up out of his hand. That tunneling effect makes batters freeze or flail, and when you see it in slow motion, you understand why. It's not just stuff, it's sequencing, execution, and deception. He starts you with a low change, then dots a 4-seam at the top of the zone. If you foul it off, good luck with the slider sweeping away from your bat. And in case you sit on off-speed, he'll drop a 2-strike heater up and in. We broke down 3 of his best sequences from his last game, and all of them involved different pitch orders but the same result, a swing and a miss or weak contact. For traditionalists, he's a throwback power lefty with modern flair. For analytics buffs, he's a treasure trove of elite metrics. For fantasy owners, he's a cheat code. And for hitters, he's a nightmare. What makes this even more exciting is the Tigers' position in the standings. They're leading the AL Central by a wide margin, and with Skubal anchoring the rotation, they look like legitimate playoff threats. During the All-Star game, Max Fried gave up his starting spot so Skubal could take the mound first, a move that many saw as a torch-passing moment. Skubal didn't disappoint, striking out 2 in a clean inning and earning praise across the league. But don't think he's satisfied. In a post-game interview, he said, "Until we win a championship, I'm not done," showing the kind of hunger that turns great players into legends. And speaking of the postseason, Skubal's style is tailor-made for October. His ability to control games, strike out hitters in high-leverage spots, and keep the ball in the park make him a potential game-changer. If the Tigers can give him run support, there's no reason to think he won't shine under the big lights. Looking ahead, his next few starts are against playoff contending teams, which will be the perfect stage to solidify his case for another Cy Young. And if he continues to average 7+ innings with under 2 earned runs, voters won't have much of a choice. We also can't ignore the tech side. Skubal has embraced analytics, working closely with coaches to fine-tune his pitch shapes, optimize spin axis, and improve sequencing. His off-season work focused on hip mobility and deceleration, allowing him to maintain velocity deeper into starts. The result? A pitcher who's as sharp in the 8th inning as he is in the first. We pulled pitch charts from his last 7 outings, and the consistency is insane. His release point doesn't vary by more than 2 inches across all pitch types. That's elite. And when batters know everything is coming from the same spot, but they still can't hit it, that's the definition of dominance. This brings us to the bigger question. Is Skubal the best pitcher in baseball right now? The numbers say yes. The eye test says yes. His teammates say yes. And even opposing hitters have started to admit it. But don't take their word for it. Watch the tape. Watch the way he dismantles lineups, inning after inning. Watch how batters walk back to the dugout shaking their heads. That's not luck, that's mastery. And with the league moving toward automated strike zones by next season, a guy like Skubal, who already pounds the corners with perfect precision, could become even more lethal. Umpire inconsistency has robbed him of a few strikes this year, but when the ABS comes in, that's one more edge in his favor. From a broader perspective, Skubal represents the new era of pitching. Power, precision, and poise. He's the kind of player who makes fans stay in their seats between innings just to see if he'll get another strikeout. He's the ace every team dreams of developing, and the face of a franchise that's on the rise. For fans of baseball, especially those who love watching pure pitching artistry, Tarik Skubal is must-watch TV. His starts are no longer just games, they're events. Whether you're a Tigers fan, a fantasy baseball player, or just someone who appreciates greatness, you need to keep your eyes on Skubal. And if you want more deep dives into players like this, more technical breakdowns, fantasy advice, and no-fluff analysis, then like, comment, share and subscribe for more.